the challenges that especially the urban centers in India are facing. One is the resource availability itself that is getting constrained day by day. And the other challenge is whatever quantity of water or the resource that is available, whatever comes into the city, the distribution of it in terms of equitability, let's say for the rich, middle class and the poor, urban poor, the town. So these are basically how one sort of manages this. That I see is one of the critical challenges that urban towns at the moment face in India especially. Issues are different in different places because mainly, I mean, if you look at the resource availability side, it is varying from place to place. So there is definitely a issue of different sort of quantities available to draw from for different cities, number one. And number two, within the distribution, if you see, I mean, it's more or less a similar situation in many of the towns that you would see that the privileged, the rich are able to sort of draw upon it without much problems and difficulties. But the poor definitely have to struggle quite a lot to sort of even simply be able to access the resource. Of course, there has been a little change in past few years that the utilities and the urban local governments have started recognizing poor as the integral part of the city. So in some towns and some states at least there has been a situation where the services have been extended to the slum dwellers or the informal settlements, so to say. So that change is happening, but it's slow. It's not up to the speed that it should be. Though we have a very highly skilled, trained manpower, but that manpower, whenever it is trained and when it gets into the job, it doesn't know how to dirty its hand. That's one of the big problems. And it's more of a compartmentalization issue that if I'm, for example, an engineer, so why should I be worried about what the social development issues are? And if I am not ready or able or trained to deal with that, I would not be able to sort of look at those issues. So that's basically is the challenge. Um, or if say for example I am a social development person, then any technocrat would not want him to sort of encroach upon his space and decisions. Even though in the bigger picture if we see the services or the technical competence and the technology is meaningless until and unless it is able to sort of cater to the people's need. So both cannot actually be dealing, but that's how we sort of are trained to look at things. I think it's really a great initiative because even though specialist skills are very, very important, it is important to understand where my specialist skill fits in the larger picture. If I don't understand that, then my specialist skills actually turn out to be not useful in the society when I actually want to go and apply that in real life situations. So I think that was the IIHS curriculum, whatever is being planned or what the kind of professionals IIHS wants to churn out. Um, I understand that these professionals will have a broader understanding of the issues and the linkages that are important for the overall development, and as well as within their own specialization or skill set, how to sort of be able to master that as well as apply that in the larger picture basically. So that was it's really a great initiative I would say, and this is something that happens to many of us, but it happens over a very long period of learning that we get in the real life or real working after we sort of graduate out of the colleges and get into the field. But then that's really a sort of unlearning and learning, which is a very long process. And by the time we are sort of ready and learnt, it is time out. So there is nothing much left to be done, or most of what we have done is actually wrong. That's what we sort of get a feeling. But if this kind of initiative the IIHS is taking up is starting to prepare the professionals right at the beginning of their career, then I'm sure we would have definitely a better society and better habitats and better urban centers in the country. Every new initiative is a challenge in its way, but for IIHS, I think the challenge would be for the current generation to understand the kind of professionals it is wanting to churn out, because these are the professionals of tomorrow, right? And if we had these already in place, then we would not be in a mess that we are in currently. So the challenge would be sort of making the current generation understand the kind of professionals it is wanting to churn out, number one, and number two, see how these people actually fit into the real life job situations in real markets, be it in the public side or the private sector side of the employment market, whatever you say. So I think that will be the challenge. But I'm sure since there is a huge gap that exists in both the places, so the challenge would be overcome.